What's going on, YouTube? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can hear my audio. I just want to let the live build up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's over for this internet stuff. It's really over. Um, yeah. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. We got one live viewer. Welcome back to Roughneck TV. What's going on? Yeah. Can you leave a like if you can hear my audio? Getting ready to go fishing right now, but I want to talk about how the internet is not the same no more. I know it's a little early. I know it's a little early to go live, but we're here, man. You see what's been happening with the feds arresting everybody from Yellow Beezy, from the 2021 unaliving of Mo 3. The feds caught up with Lefty gunplay. They got Lefty twice. I don't owe nobody shit. I don't owe nobody shit. How do I owe you? How do I owe you? How do I owe you? Please explain. I don't owe anybody nothing. Oh, us, nigga, us. Stop playing. If anything, y'all owe me. If anything, I did a video for free. How do I owe you? Stop playing with me, man. It sounds good. Hey, leave me a thumbs up if you can hear me. You see how the feds caught up with Lefty gunplay twice before his show in Texas, before his Rolling Loud performance? That's how you know the feds is watching, dog. You see the whole Big U situation? The whole Big U, loose cannon, brick baby situation? It's all bad, dog. Didn't they just get, what's his name? Yo Gotti? Didn't Yo Gotti just get arrested? The Young Thug situation, the Lil Durk situation, it's in our faces. It's in our faces. You guys can hear me? For sure, appreciate that. And you know, I just want to say how the authorities and law enforcement, they could use social media to prosecute us in the court of law. By law, they could. They don't even need our approval. They don't need our consent. They don't need nothing from us. They can go. They have a different type of access to our social medias, right? They don't need our passwords. They're the feds, dog. They have a contract with Meta. Yeah, dog. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not doing hood vlogs no more, because I don't want to be the reason why somebody gets caught up for an indictment. I don't want to be the reason why somebody catches a RICO. You know what I'm saying? Because it's loud and clear that the feds are openly watching our social medias. Look at the whole Adam 22 no jumper RICO. That shit is real. That shit is not make believe, dog. They can use everything you say on the podcast. They can use everything you say in these videos. They can use everything you say on Instagram. They can use everything you say on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, all that shit. They can use it against you to prosecute you in the court of law. Let's not be stupid. Let's be smart about it. I know people are getting on the internet, especially a lot of street dudes, because you can get a bag off this shit. YouTube pays. It's no secret. YouTube pays, dog. If you can make thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a month, you're gonna find stuff to talk about. And unfortunately for these people, they talked about shit that they weren't supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If anybody knows anybody else that was affected by this shit, like the feds cracking down on the internet stuff, let me know. Because the people I could think of is the people that I'm seeing that are openly affected, like Big U. That shit sucks, bro. Like that shit, this internet shit is dead. We gotta find something else to do, because this ain't it. I mean, we could find something else to do on the internet. We could stay on the internet, dog, but all that dry snitching on ourselves, dry snitching on each other, throwing each other under the bus, what the fuck, that's out, bro. And what do I look like? I'm the hood vlogger, right? And what do I look like, dog? Being the reason why somebody catches a fucking case. It's just not me. I'll leave that for the next YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? But I've been there. I know what it's like. A lot of these YouTubers that do hood vlogs and do street content never been to prison. Look at Mika Worldwide before he got caught up with his bullshit allegations. It's a square, dog. Look at Tommy G. I fuck with Tommy G. Shout out Tommy G. All nothing but love and respect to Tommy G. Tommy G's channel go crazy. But these people don't know what it's like to actually sit down behind them walls. There's no secret. I did 10 years. I did 10 years in state penitentiary, dog. My first term ever, I got locked up in San Bernardino County, CDC in San Bernardino. I was 18 years old. I did 2 years, from 18 to 20. I did 2 years. I got out for 1 year and went back in at 21. I got locked up again in 2009 at 21 years old, and I didn't get out till 2013. I was 25 years old when I got out of state prison. I did 4 years that term. Then I went back to prison again. I went back to prison at 27 and got out at 31. You know what I'm saying? 27, 28, 29, 30. I got out at 30. From 27 to 30, dog. And that's not including the 6 months here in county, the 3 months there, the 2 months there. You know what I'm saying? All that county jail shit, that shit adds up. All that county jail time shit adds up. I got over 10 years in the system in California State Penitentiary and San Bernardino County jails. I never been to LA County. I never been to Riverside County. I never been to any other county jail besides San Bernardino County Jail. GP mainline, no S and Y, who was out here rocking it and thugging it. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no other YouTubers that do this hood blog content really been in the pen like that. From Cam Capone News to No Jumper to Miko Worldwide to Tommy G to Real MVP TV. Shout out Real MVP TV. I fuck with Real MVP TV. Shout out to Little Youngster. Who else? I don't know if you guys heard of my boy Rodney from LA. Rodney from LA does hood vlogs. So a lot of these hood vloggers, dog, they don't know what to expect. They don't know what it's like to actually go sit down and be away from your family. That shit's for losers. That jail shit is for losers. I just wanted to say that, man. This jail shit it's over, man. This shit is over, dog. It's over. Niggas is dry stitching on each other. Oh, Miko Worldwide? Okay, remember how Miko Worldwide came out of nowhere with the hood vlogs, right? And blew up. Oh, Happy Sunday. Yeah, dog, they say whack is the feds. Wealthy and wise. They say whack is the feds, dog. They've been saying that for years, though. They've been saying the homies the feds for years. Like I'm about to go to fishing. I'm about to go fishing right now later on. But Miko Worldwide, he had blew up out of nowhere during like the coronavirus, like the tail end of the virus, right? He started doing his thing, and you know, when you get too big like that, you get a lot of attention on you, and his skeleton started coming out of his closet. Allegedly, he had cases with minors. Allegedly, he was GAY. You know what I'm saying? He was one of them happy boys. So nobody wants people like that in the hoods. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants a chomo to be in the hood doing hood vlogs. Nobody wants one of them happy GAY boys to be in the hood. Yeah, hell yeah. Because you have the original hood vlogger, the Russian guy, he looks Mexican, the original. His channel is actually named Hood Vlogs, right? I'm gonna give him his credit. He really gave me the idea. But when it comes to hood vlogs, I'm the only hood vlogger that was a real street nigga. I did 10 years in the pen. I grew up on the calles. I was the only hood vlogger that was really in the trenches. I was really living the same life as the people I was recording in the hoods. These other hood vloggers don't live that life, dog. They live in these nice ass houses in the suburbs. Then they come to the ghettos to monetize off of our lifestyles. Fuck that shit. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give back. Come on, man. Come on, that's out. How am I gonna go monetize off of somebody's struggle? Nigga, I've been through the struggle. I live in the struggle, so I know what it's like. I'm not living somewhere in the hills, in the nice part of town, and coming down to the ghetto and trenches to come make a paycheck and then go back home and I could sleep good at night, where the people I just filmed can't. The people I film can't sleep good at night, dog. This shit continues. When the cameras turn off, this shit still continues for them. They still gotta live that life. Right? When these other cameramen, when their cameras turn off, they get to go in the hills and relax and sleep safe and have security and shit like that. Yeah, bro, I'm the only hood vlogger. I'm the only hood vlogger in the United States of America that actually lived that life. The same life I go and record in the hoods. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, and nobody can take that from me. No other hood vlog content creator. But coming from me, I'm telling you, this hood vlog shit is dead. It's called capitalism, exactly. That's what Tommy G and all these other hood bloggers that are not from this environment, that's exactly what they're doing. They're capitalizing. They're for sure capitalizing. You know what I'm saying? Capitalism at its finest. For real, and you had a voice of fighting some dude in the hood while you were vlogging other YouTubers. Yeah, I caught squabbles. You see it? Go look at my YouTube channel. I caught a squabble. Bro, I really like, I'm really, and it's sad to say, you know what I'm saying? But allegedly, I'm really like that. Allegedly, because like I said, man, the feds is watching, dog. You don't think, look, some of my biggest video got 1.1 million views. My biggest video, right? Listen to me real quick. For my 20 viewers that are here, please listen. My biggest YouTube video got 1.1 million views, right? And the reason why I say that is I got a lot of views. That's just one video, right, from a couple years ago. Everybody watched it, especially everybody in LA. You don't think the police are watching that shit? You don't think the federales are watching it? I mean, the feds are watching that shit? You don't think law enforcement is watching that shit? You don't think fucking parole officers, probation officers, you don't think they're watching that shit? You don't think the people are watching that shit? You don't think ops are watching that shit, dog? You know what I'm saying? It took me a while. It took me a while to catch on, but I didn't know. I'm not the Fed, so I didn't know this information. But now that I know this information, fuck that, dog. I'm not gonna be the reason why, because I have to still go back to these communities. I still have to. You never forget. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna go to this hood vlog shit. I appreciate you, pops. The reason why I'm taking a break on hood vlogs, I'm still gonna go to the hoods, but I'm gonna approach it with a different angle. What do I look like? Going back to the places where I'm helping the feds build their cases. They're watching my videos, I'm helping the feds. Unknowingly, you know what I'm saying? Unknowingly, I don't know what feds watching, I don't know what law enforcement agency might be watching. It could be parole, probation, the feds, LAPD, San Bernardino PD, the sheriff department. It could be the motherfucking Air Force, the Army, the Navy, the Marines. I don't know which law enforcement agency might be watching that shit at that time, but just me knowing that one of them could possibly be watching, I'm not gonna help them build their case. I'm not WAC 100. I'm not gonna help law enforcement build a RICO. I'm not gonna help law enforcement build an indictment. I'm not. But I'm still gonna do hood content, but not hood vlogs. I can still do content in the hood. And the angle I'm gonna approach it in is like, say, okay, look, you know how I'm saying I'm really done with hood vlogs, right? But I'm not done going in the hoods. I'm gonna approach it with a different angle. I'm trying to get this out right so it makes sense. Instead of going to the hoods, just regular hood vlogs, interviewing gang members, getting niggas caught up, I'm gonna go interview artists, rappers. Now rappers, they're from where they're from. They can't help it at the end of the day. It's in their lyrics prior to me coming to their hood. Rappers rap about their area, they rap about their city. So they already know where they're from. Law enforcement knows where these artists are from, so it's not like I'm catching them at a surprise. So with that being said, these artists put it in their lyrics and their music videos. So I'm gonna come to the hood and record artists and do artist documentaries and biographies. So I'm gonna approach it with that angle. So you're still gonna see some raw hood content, but I'm not gonna be asking questions about the gang, how long's the gang been here, when did it start, what area, where's the hood liquor store. I'm not gonna show faces, people that are from the hoods and help incriminate them. I'm not. Right, we're gonna keep it music. I'm still gonna be in the hood. Okay, at the end of the day, you're from where you're from. As an artist, you can't help where you're from. You're not gonna deny where you're from. If you're from the East Coasts, or you're from Bounty Hunters, you're from Grape Street Watts, okay? It's a known fact that you're from these areas. You're an artist, it's in your lyrics, but I'm gonna come and do a biography about you. Ask questions about your music, ask questions about what inspired you, ask questions about the family members that were role models, ask questions about memories, good memories growing up in the hoods. You know what I'm saying? Let's go show the viewers places in the hood where you have memories at, you know what I'm saying? Maybe shit that happened over 10 years ago where it's a statute of limitation, you know what I'm saying? Let's show people that. Let's not show people, nigga, where'd you get your put on at? Where'd your homie get popped at? You know what I'm saying? Where do you do your gangbanging at? What corners do you guys stand on? That's giving up information for the ops too, not only the feds, but the ops. Let's be smart, black people, Mexican people, let's be smart, let's be smart. I'm guilty of not knowing that these motherfuckers could actually use this footage, podcasts, hood vlogs to prosecute us in the court of law. I didn't know that. I did not know. To me, I was thinking about this YouTube shit is entertainment, it's not, you know, it's entertainment. I didn't know that they could legally get into our passwords, they can get into our YouTube accounts, they can get into our Instagram accounts without our consent. They don't need our consent. They have contracts with Meta. The government, the feds have contracts with Instagram. They have contracts with Facebook. The feds and police can access our social media. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be stupid. Yeah, you could have told me, but I didn't know. You know, we're not born with this information. We all learned at one point. I'm pretty sure you didn't know this information from the time you were, you know, we all learned at one point. You could have told me absolutely, but at one point you didn't know. We had to learn this. We're not born with knowledge. We're not born knowing things. We're naive to laws that we're not taught about. And that's just life as a human, you know what I'm saying? Now I could tell the next person. Now you could tell, and I appreciate that, big dog. Now as that now that we're educated and we're not as naive to this, now we can help educate others. Like, nigga, let's stop this internet shit. I'd rather do some corny shit like food reviews than do a hood vlog. I might not get as much views, but hey, if y'all fuck with me, y'all fuck with me for me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Period. What's up, Maybay? Yup. So with that being said, man, that shit is out. That shit is out as fuck. And that's one of the reasons why I only uploaded one hood vlog in my YouTube channel in the past 6 months. If you go look at my YouTube channel, I fell back from that shit. I fell all the way back from that shit. That shit is out. I was on a run, 2020, 2022, 2023. I was on a run, man. You know how much I made in 2023 on YouTube? I made $40,000 on YouTube, just on YouTube. I was on a run with that hood vlog shit, but the pay, it's not worth the consequences, if you get what I'm saying. That shit is not worth it. Fuck all that shit. Fuck that hood block shit. That shit's out. Little hole in the walls? Yup. Little for sure. I'd rather go in the hood and do food reviews in restaurants in the hood. That's still interesting. They still get to see that hood aspect, but at the end of the day, it's bringing them some type of different content. I go to the hood and do food reviews type shit. Hole in the wall, that's a good idea. I was getting a bag, bro. I was getting a bag. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I was getting a bag. You don't think I wasn't, bro? Come on. 80% of my videos on my YouTube channel are over 100,000 views. 80%. 80% of my videos, let me say that again. 80% of my videos on my YouTube channel when it comes to my hood vlogs are over 100K views each. Some of my videos 600K, 500K, 300K, a million views. Nigga, I was getting a bag off that shit, bro. But it's not worth it. Fuck that money. At the end of the day, I'm a truck driver. Yeah, at the end of the day, I don't need a bag from YouTube. I don't need a YouTube paycheck, though. I'm a truck driver, and you guys know that. I started off with trucking content before hood vlog content. I was doing trucking content. Y'all remember that shit, telling prison stories in different states? Yeah, talk to the ones who have changed. Exactly. I'm gonna go out there to Texas too and run it up. I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna check in when I get there to Texas. I'm gonna go check in. And that's another thing, bro. That check-in shit, people think that shit was a game. That check-in shit was real. The feds were watching that shit. I don't know if you guys seen that video of Big U. There was a Hollywood movie set in the 60s. And Big U was a couple years ago, and Big U made a video talking about even Hollywood gotta check in, right? If you don't check in, you gonna get checked out, right? And he said on the camera that we're gonna take your camera equipment, all that, so it's best that you check in. He might have been playing with a slight bit of truth added to it, but that was years ago. Look at it now, that video resurfaced, and the feds used that exact same video to prove he was a person you had to check into. He was an organized crime leader. That shit is fucked up, dog, but it's true. We will need yeah, I'm a truck driver. Hit me to the IG. Hit me on IG so I can follow you back on your new IG. It's my first time really fucking with my YouTube again. I'm gonna start going live more. I'd rather take a loss in views, take a loss in a revenue on social media, but I'd rather switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start going live more. I only uploaded 1 or 2 videos in the past 6 months, so I'm gonna start going live for sure. And all that editing, sometimes when you do everything yourself, it gets like so overwhelming. When you record a video, you gotta edit it, then YouTube don't accept it, you gotta re-edit it, then you gotta film it, then you gotta go out there to get the connections, then niggas don't wanna go to you, so you gotta drive to the niggas and all that shit. This shit is like, damn, that should be overwhelming sometimes. But the live, you could go live and you could do your thing and edit it and wait for it to process and upload to YouTube and go about your day. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with the lives is where it's at. Yeah, truck drivers, yeah, for sure. Yeah, truck drivers is one of the industries where you do with a record. You can even have a violent record. There's no secret, it's public information. I have a very violent record. I did 10 years, I got 5 felonies, 7 misdemeanors. And truck driving, you can make a bag. You're gonna have to sacrifice some time. You're gonna be gone, but that being away from your family is gonna make up for the money. The money is gonna make up for being away. I guarantee you that money, you're gonna be like, damn, you're gonna start getting them paychecks. You're gonna be like, I fuck with this trucking shit. You could be a firefighter, you could be a bounty hunter. Right now I'm not, or else I wouldn't be smoking. Right now I'm not driving. Right now I'm focusing on YouTube and content. The summer's coming up. I know 2025 is one of the years where I don't want to be left behind because all the other content creators are applying pressure. All the content creators in this year, I've been applying pressure. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I had to get back on it. I had to get back on it and stop bullshitting. I've been slacking. It's hot as a motherfucker right here. I'm getting ready to go fishing. I'm getting ready to go fishing in a minute. I just had to get a YouTube video out the way. I'll probably go live at the lake, but I don't know if they have reception there at the lake. So I'm like, let me go live real quick right here so I can get my live in, get it in and get it out the way, because sometimes that lake be all bad with the reception. I should go live. I should go live when that motherfucker just go live. Make sure my phone's charged. See, I have actual professional cameras, but I gotta figure out the setup on how to go live with those. So with the lives, I use my phone. With the filming, I use my bomb ass $1,000 cameras and drones and shit like that. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, maybe, so I could follow you back. I didn't know you had a new Instagram. I'm gonna go to Texas. I'm going to Texas again. I fuck with Texas. Actually, I have some big vlogs in Texas. I have a lot of vlogs in Texas. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have a vlog in Houston. I have a vlog in El Paso. I have a few vlogs in Fort Worth. One of my Fort Worth vlogs is at 100,000 views. I did a Fort Worth vlog in Texas, and just for motivation purposes only, I made about, I think like $2,000 on that video the first like 2 months, that video. Now that video's old, I don't get too much money, but people that go view that shit, they go, like people that are new to my channel, they go binge watch my old shit. And people that been watching my old shit, they obviously watch my new shit. But that video still goes up, but in the first few months, that shit went up. I got a vlog in Fort Worth, Texas. I got like 3 vlogs in Fort Worth. Do I have something in Dallas? I don't think so. I have one in El Paso for sure. El Paso. My El Paso vlog didn't do good. I don't know why. Maybe the algorithm, I don't know, maybe the thumbnail, but my El Paso vlog didn't do good. It felt like I had 30,000 views. It didn't hit the 100K mark. To me, a vlog is successful when I hit that 100K threshold. I'm like, yeah, the vlog did good. That's like how I measure my videos by. People have different strategies, you know. When I first started on YouTube, nigga, hitting anything over 1,000 was success to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first started YouTubing, anything that hit over like 1,000 views, nigga, I was ready to celebrate. Go spend money I didn't even make it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the I guess that's the excitement on YouTube and shit like that. That really is. That really is, man. And then you get past like reach 1,000 is easy. Then you start hitting like 10K, 20K a video. You be like, damn, you feel like you're doing something. That's where you like, you know you got something going. Once you start hitting 50K, 100K plus a video, you're like, I got this. You know niggas is watching. I started hitting 50K a video on hood vlogs. I'm like, yeah, I got this. Why would I stop at this point, nigga? I'm a 50,000 view video in 1 month, you can get like $500 at the minimum, right? The video takes you an hour to film, an hour to edit. 2 hours of work, nigga, you telling me you're not gonna make $500? I'm gonna go do 3 videos a week and make $1,500 a week. At that point, it becomes a job. I'm gonna go do 3 videos a week. Hopefully I make $500 each video the first 30 days. YouTube, they pay you once a month. They pay you every 21st. So I go by every 30 days too. Whatever that video makes in the first 30 days, that's the majority of the income you're gonna make off that video. That's how I measure my videos by. Also, you know what I'm saying, the first 30 days. If the video sucked, it didn't get much money or views the first 30 days, most likely it's gonna stay whack. But if that shit goes up in the first 30 days, that video, you make some bread. Mama. So it was taking me like an hour to film, an hour to edit, maybe an hour to drive, 3-4 hours out my day, 3 times a week, getting viral videos. I was making a cool bag. 2022, 2023, yup, I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was the good old days. It was the good old days. But like I said, I don't want to be the reason why niggas get in trouble. I don't want to be the reason why somebody violates their probation. And that's just me being grown about it. It's nothing. It's not me being scary. It's not me being afraid or worried or the repercussions I might get from the streets. No, it's about me being grown and understanding and realizing the consequences of these videos. Because I watch social media all day, just like you guys are watching me. I watch you guys and other content creators, and I'm seeing everybody's getting locked up because of social fucking media. Everybody's incriminating themselves. The feds are openly naming their federal cases after these platforms. Dog, there's a no jumper RICO, legally federally named no jumper RICO. It's in our fucking faces. They're not hiding it no more. They're telling us when these district attorneys have these conferences, live conferences, microphones, cameras, and shit, they're openly telling us they're using social media against us. They're openly telling us they're gathering this information from social media. You know what I'm saying? If they weren't professionals, in other words, they'll say these niggas are snitching on themselves like dumbasses. But they're professionals, so we're gathering information from social media. You know what I'm saying? They have to say it like that. But the streets, it isn't processed. It isn't, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna still continue to do these videos and incriminate themselves, and I just feel bad for what's coming. I really do. Oh, I should have read the comments. I'll be having some big ass gold chains. Yeah, I still got my gold chains. I still got my gold chain. My gold chains ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I was excited to get them, so I wear them motherfuckers every day. I wear them motherfuckers in the lake, swimming. I wear them chains everywhere to the gym. When I first got a little bread, I was happy to have that gold. To me, they're like little trophies. You know what I'm saying? Even they weren't the biggest, but I had a lot of them. So my little chains were like little trophies. I had rings and shit, and all my homies had gold too. So it felt good. It felt good being able to not fit in, but afford that. Like little trophies, dog. You know what I'm saying? But the excitement wore off. I still have all my gold. I just don't wear them every day like that because niggas is thirsty, and now that people know who Roughneck TV is, people they always have something to say. They watch you. You don't know what people's intentions are, you know. And half the time I'm by myself because I don't know. I'm just not scary. I don't know. It's just how it's been. I go to the hoods. There'll be 100 people waiting for me with guns, blicks, all that. I pull up by myself. Me and Nacho, huh, Nacho. It's always been me and Nacho. We'll pull up by ourselves to every hood, but I don't need to wear all them gold chains no more. When I go out, maybe, absolutely. When I photo shoot, absolutely. When I go to a popping event, absolutely. That's what I bought them for, absolutely. I'm wearing them motherfuckers, but on a daily day basis, hell no, that shit is out. Not no more. Not no more. Sorry, not me, not Roughneck TV. Man, I'm supposed to be at fishing. We supposed to be going fishing right now, Nacho. I got my little fish hat. I got my little fishing shirt. I got my poles right there. I'm taking 3 poles. Hopefully I catch some. Hopefully I went fishing yesterday. Look, I went fishing yesterday, but I still have the pass, so I'm gonna go again today. I went late yesterday, only was able to fish 2 hours, but today I'm gonna fish all day. I'm gonna get straight over there. Throw my pole in the water and go up. Yep. I got all off topic. I started talking about YouTube and all types of shit. I'm supposed to be talking about internet's not the same no more. That's funny. It be like that sometimes though. I've got to read the comments. Let me see. Have a great day. Good luck. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day. I'm gonna go fishing up. Hopefully I catch some. I'm trying to eat something. I'm trying to do it like the old days. I'm trying to go catch my own fish, eat my own fish. First I gotta make my own fish, then eat my own fish. That's what I want to do. If I don't catch a fish, I ain't eating. Now I'm lying like a motherfucker. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna try my hardest. The lake I'm going to is not really that, like, it's a man-made lake. It's not a natural lake, but the good thing about man-made lakes is they stock fish. They stock fish every 2 weeks, and yup. So you know there's some fish in there. I be watching the fish videos when they stock the videos. I be on TikTok and I be watching the videos when the truck pulls in, and then they release the gate, and all the little fish flop into the lake. Sometimes there be some big ass fish. Hell yeah, babe. But with that being said, I got my 30 minutes in. I've been live for 29 minutes and 30 seconds. I just wanted to tap in because I know a lot of my viewers watch this type of content. That's how I gained my following, was from that hood vlog street content. You know, so I know a majority of my following is interested in that and takes a liking to that type of content. I'm not gonna stop going to the hoods. I'm just not gonna do hood vlogs and document gang members and help incriminate them and help the feds do their jobs. That's not me. I'll leave it for the other niggas to do it, but as of now, that's not me. I do some other shit. I do food reviews in the hood. I go interview rappers in the hood. If you're a car club, you have a bike set, I'll come to the hood and interview you. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said earlier, you can't help where you're from. You can't help where you're raised. You can't help it. You can't help it. You can't help to be where you're from when you're a childhood growing up. And that just is what it is. You can't help it. You're from where you're from at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't gonna keep it gang shit, and it's not gonna be gang. It's gonna be on some more positive stuff. So I'll still be going to these hoods, these trenches, but not on some gang shit. It'll be on some, like I said, man, some food reviews, some rappers, some car clubs. You know, there's a lot of other stuff going on in the hoods too. There's black-owned businesses, Hispanic-owned businesses, white-owned businesses in the hood. There's a lot of other stuff that go on in these trenches besides gang shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could interview apartment managers and get their perspective. You know what I'm saying? Let's go interview the manager of the projects. Let's go interview the maintenance workers that have to facilitate and keep these projects running. Without them, there will be no projects. Without them, there will be no people to paint over graffiti. Without maintenance workers, there will be no people to fix your plumbing and broken windows and bullet hole walls, patch over that shit, right? They're there. They're there just like the gang members are. And to get their perspective I think it will be interesting. But that's if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll come to Columbus and get the real culture, not just gang culture. That a little bit of that too, because that's the reality. But I'll get real culture. I'll interview maybe city mayors. Maybe let's interview some city council members. You know what I'm saying? Some local attorneys. Whatever state I go to, let's interview people who make that shit run. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, and it's true, don't get mad at me, but street niggas and gang members don't make the city run. We got to interview the city officials and get their perspectives and let's get some numbers and statistics. But let's go crazy. Stop playing with me. All right, I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna go live at the lake. Hopefully I have reception. I should because the lake is not far away. But hopefully I have some reception. I'm gone, y'all. Tap in. Appreciate y'all watching. For real though.